Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about 7 things that I still love about the Nuu Mobile G5. So if you're new to the crew, make sure you subscribe, get notified. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So I've been using the G5 now for about 2 to 3 months now. And this phone is really solid. It comes with this smoky gray colored case, which is cool because it won't yellow on you. So you could still use it over time. And over time, it still has lasted without, too much of the discoloration and things of that nature. So I really do like it for that reason. Now, this phone does also come with a ton of accessories. If I could get the box open. Okay, here we go. So this is just a really cool design on a smartphone for around $149 right now. So I really think that this device is worth it for the price. That's something I still really love about this device. So what comes in the device is headphones. You get your charging brick right there as well. So these are pretty good quality earphones. I've been using those as well. Really solid. They look exactly, they did it just like how Apple did it. But I'm talking about, you got the same exact style. The click on here, it just doesn't have the volume controls, but type C inside of here as well. I really like how they did that as well. So for around $150, guys, you really can't beat what this smartphone has to offer. I mean, the price is $150. You're getting the latest Android. I could use this on Mint Mobile network as well. So that's something that I think is really cool. I'm not sponsored or anything by Mint Mobile, but if you do want a free 7-day trial, just hit me in the comment section and say Mint Mobile and hashtags. But I really love how this thing has 4G LTE, voice over LTE right here, and it does show up. Once I take it off of Wi-Fi, you can see I'm on Mint Mobile LTE, 4G LTE, something that I really do like. I wasn't able to get that on Cricket, but that's something that's really solid. This device has just been really surprising in a lot of different areas, but the number one thing is pretty much the price. 149, you're getting everything in the box. This device just has a really nice, we're gonna jump into the second thing, and that's gonna be the security on here. You're getting facial recognition on the front, which is crazy. As you can see, I'm able to just open that just by looking at the screen really quickly. And that thing just every single time it just opens up. It doesn't matter. It's like 100% accurate most of the time. So I really like that sensor on the front. And like if I was to actually throw a mask over my face, and things of that nature. So as you can see, guys, I do have the mask on now. So let's just try that out with the facial recognition. And there was a mismatch. Let me just take my glasses off. That's probably why. And as you can see, it just opens up like every single time. So that's actually accurate even with them. So I think that's pretty sick that it works even with the mask on. It's about, I think it drops to like maybe 95% accuracy with the mask on, but it still does work. You get the fingerprint sensor on the back as well, which is really accurate. Just really zippy every single time I hit that. You do have to put your finger dead center in the middle or you will get a mistouch. But I mean, really good security on this device. That's another thing that I still do love about this device. Now, another thing I love is the size of this device, guys. We are getting a really large display with this smartphone. Now, this is an entry-level budget device, but it performs really, really well for the price point. $150, like I said before. I'm talking about. So the size of this device is just going to be really solid. It's a 6 point, the display is really large. It's a 6.5 inch display. So it's just going to be a really large display when you're looking at, you know, social media, things of that nature. 6.55 inches. So, you know, everything on here just looks absolutely beautiful. The scrolling speeds are really impressive as well. When I was just scrolling on social media, everything loaded pretty much as I would expect it to on the 4G voice over LTE, and I was getting all the bars on here, which was great. So just really good connectivity to it. I didn't have any issues on there. We also got a 720 by 1600 pixels display, which is crazy. So it's a HD plus with 268 pixels per inch. So it's a medium density display, but it does look really nice when I'm just browsing through it, getting from, you know, different things like social media, multimedia, you know, music, videos, YouTube, you know, things of that nature. Everything loaded really quick, and you know what I mean? The size of this display looks really good for all of that. So like, this thing is really good for content. Now the screen also does offer 82.3 screen to body ratio, and it does give you that 1080 video as well. So you get up to 1080p on here, which is kind of cool. And you know, you can enjoy your multimedia. The screen does get plenty bright as well. It's all the way up right now, so it doesn't get the brightest in the world. That's probably like the only thing, but the screen size is really good for videos, you know, gaming on here, everything like that. Another thing I do like about this device is the overall build. You can see how the cameras sit flush. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about, but they sit flush inside of the phone. So like there's really no like, the cameras barely pop out right here. You could feel them almost right on the phone. It only comes out right here on the side where it bends, but other than that, on this side, it's completely almost flush on the phone. So if you're like using this thing on a surface, there's no give whatsoever, which is really cool. I really do like how they did that. They offered you some really good build quality on this device. You get this reflective kind of like electric blue color with these Saturn rings on it. It just looks really solid. It's really like psychedelic, and kind of just messes with you when you throw it in the light. You get these really wavy patterns on it, and it's one of my favorite colors in the entire world, which is like a dark, you know, blue and everything like that. So it just looks really solid. The power button is flush inside of the phone. Like it literally sits inside of the phone right there. So that's really sick. And then the volume rocker is it barely comes out on the side right there. But you do get Type-C, you get a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, a single firing speaker. They even they don't give you a noise cancellation mic at the top, but I really do like that punch hole cutout on the top left hand corner. Inside of there, it's gonna house, you know, the front facing camera as well, which is also gonna be pretty solid in my opinion. It takes really good photographs. We'll get into that in a little bit more detail. But the front facing camera is a 16 megapixel. It doesn't have flash on there, but it does have digital zoom. It's really impressive in my opinion. It gives you a really good portrait mode when you're taking photos on there. So I just really like the portrait mode. It gets all the scars and details on my face as well, but there is a beauty mode that you can put on there. But when it comes to the portrait mode on here, it does really good job with edge detection and things of that nature. So even in the low light, you could take some really good shots on there. But the build quality is actually really solid when it comes to those cameras on the rear as well. You know, they did a really good job. This thing also has a really nice weight to it. It feels really solid in the hand. Like, This thing feels really substantial when it comes to the weight of this device. So I really do like that as well. It's got a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. It's about 215 grams of weight. I don't have like a measuring device next to me, but I can definitely say that would be the range that it's in, from like 210 to 215. But I do like the build on this device. Just keep in mind you can only game with medium graphics on this guy, but it does have a really decent performance on here. The speaker you can also cover up pretty easy on the bottom by covering it with your palm. Another thing that's pretty crazy about this device is it rocks the dual nano SIM card. So you pretty much have two SIM card slots for, you know, to use your SIM card in this device, which is cool. I think that's pretty sick, guys. Another thing that's also pretty sick is this device does game well for a budget device. It has the Helio A25, I believe, on here. So we're getting the MT 6762D, which is actually pretty decent when it comes to gaming. You know, we definitely get some pretty decent performance on here. But as you can see, the gaming performance is pretty decent. 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of internal memory on here. So, like I said, pretty decent performance. It is lagging here because of the Wi-Fi signal. So, you know, poor Wi-Fi in my room. So all I'd have to do is actually disconnect the Wi-Fi. But really good performance for a budget device in this price point, guys. When it reconnects, it's going to be a lot smoother with the 4G, with the LTE, voice over LTE. So that's actually pretty cool too. But like I said, 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is going to be pretty efficient for gaming. You're also getting external storage backup, so you can expand the storage as well with this device too. So I think that's something that's going to be pretty cool as well for people who want to expand the storage on the device and you know, move the apps to the SD card, things of that nature. The next reason why I still love the Nuu Mobile G5 in 2021 is because I was just checking here and I was getting an update on this thing, and it's actually a software update right here. So it's only November 2020 right here. We can actually install that, but you know, I think that's pretty cool that they do have that to offer. You know, just as a, you know, I could go ahead and install that. It's the newest software update, so rest assured I won't have to worry about this phone being too old when it comes to the system security updates. So like I said, guys, the cameras are going to be really good on here. You do get software updates. You're going to be able to get, you know, that wide angle camera, which a lot of phones, you know, that I've seen, that some of the phones recently in this price point actually don't have the wide angle, which I really do love, but this one has it. They also managed to put the macro sensor on here as well as the depth sensor. We also do get a QR code scanner on here, but you get some additional features. You know what I'm talking about? Slow motion camera, glamorized, so it makes it look like your face has you know, makeup, or you know, just makes it more soft. You know, I have my smartwatch connected to this device, so you know, it's compatible with it and everything of that nature. I get all my messages from here. You know, so you know, it has Android 10 with, you know, it has really good performance. Stock Android, there's not much bloatware that comes on this device. The only thing I can see is this Nuu Mobile app, which says live support, but that's not really like bloatware. That's just the support app, but everything else is pretty much stock Android. But like I said, the cameras are really good. I really can't emphasize that enough. They just look really good when it comes to everything that I've been doing with them. For this price point, $150, and the screen is absolutely beautiful for, you know, like anything. You get a large battery, 5,000 milliamp hour battery, which lasts really long. You know, this thing has hotspot on it, has Face ID on it, Android 10, like I said before. I just really can't complain about this device. So these are 7 things that I still love about the Nuu Mobile G5 in 2021. Just a really solid entry-level budget device for this price. You're gonna pretty much get everything that you really want to do on here. So hopefully you guys did find this video helpful, and I'll get right back with you later, crew. Peace.